I'm Stefan, this is Iwan, and leave little Nicky alone! So, 8-bit sexy, we've done our first gaming video since the first video.
Oh yeah, and we played the most annoying game we could think of, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Andromeda. So, we decided let's play this game. Iwan bought this game with a lot of anticipation. I mean, he loves Mass Effect. He loves the whole idea around Mass Effect. And the game idea isn't bad,
But
they should have developed it for another year.
exactly, because if you tell me your face is tired, I will tell you, go to hell.
So without further ado, we start the gameplay a bit in, because you don't want to see all the movies, I promise you that.
Yeah, it's like watching a 3-hour movie that you don't want to watch.
So we start where their ship is crashing into the Golden Wall.
So guys, we've just crash landed on this planet.
Crash landed and you're alive.
I'm alive! But there seems to be problems because we don't know where we are. I don't know if you know the background of the story. We are the Pathfinder, and we're supposed to find inhabitable planets for people to live on.
That doesn't look inhabitable to me.
Ryder, how's your survival training?
But we're gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna do this with a remote, so my accuracy isn't gonna be fantastic.
Terra Incognita.
But at least this should be fun. Terrible thing you did to me, but it should be fun to see me
What the
ranting.
hell is this?
One thing about this game is we didn't start from the beginning, because you're basically watching a movie for 20 minutes before anything actually happens. This doesn't look safe or sanitary.
No, it doesn't at all.
You have read the reviews, you've heard the reviews of the facial expressions being terrible and the walking being terrible, and that the patch would have fixed that. Two things: it is terrible, it is horrible, it is there a word worse than horrible that I can use?
Yeah, that's about right.
And apparently the patch would have fixed it. It did not.
It didn't fix it at
Find
all.
high ground.
Then they released another patch which make it a little bit better.
But we live in 2017, people. We can make games that look real to life. For example,
Yes.
Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Another movie.
Another movie! That's what I can't understand about this game. If I wanted to watch a movie, I would put a movie on. I don't want to watch this crap. I want to shoot something.
What the hell is that?
It's a big blue thing. Which one is the most awesome?
A mystery to solve.
Don't know. But it's our job to figure it out. That sounds like your old man talking.
Yeah.
He was right. Something went wrong here. We have to find out what. One thing at a time.
If you look at these faces, even beside the mask, it's
It looks like dolls.
resting bitch face.
My face is tired.
Yes, that's actually a line in the game somewhere. He's shooting someone.
Yeah, and oh! But shitty with it. Okay, how do you get duck in front of cover and be safe? Okay. This guy automatically
Regenerates.
and hide. Okay. In the face!
Okay.
In the face.
Not in the damn
No,
face.
Richard, you
Okay,
okay?
where am I gonna get a better gun from? Because this gun sucks.
He's got a fidget spinner on his suit.
Where?
Look at him now. Look at him.
We're starting to
Die.
Fidget spinner.
Oh yeah, that is a fidget spinner.
Not letting that happen for anyone. We still don't even know what they wanted.
Guys,
Nothing
and
the way they were off.
you might think this is like on
I don't
the
even understand.
like quality there is, but this is not on ultra but on high, and
Or any rules by the look of them.
and the difference between ultra and high I expect
They can't
isn't
take this on as us.
that great of a difference. So
What are these things?
now I'm supposed to end this thing.
Well,
Tedious game this is, and a game should not be tedious at all.
And their armor reads as some kind of bone. But the genetics are all
What's
over
this?
the map.
Container.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope the other team's okay. We'll find them. But we might want to scout around first.
Okay.
You're the recon specialist. Point the way. Right.
Okay, but I don't
Looks like you have
wanna
to handle the gun back there.
do bullshit.
Spend time with an Alliance peacekeeping force.
Okay, so we are just walking and nothing has been happening. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening, guys. And I'm trying to go to the primary objectives. There is actually multiple side objectives, but to save time, I'll just.
Please, I surrender. I said I surrender.
Ah,
They should.
yeah, shit. Okay, so. First, okay, so you have regenerating shields,
They want to fight. We'll give it.
and then you'll hear this fantastic quirky guy telling you stuff like, you know why I think he's pissed off? Because I shot him in the face. I would go as far as to say that it's not a like I love the idea behind it because I like space games. I like going into space. I like seeing new planets, and I don't know why, but the HUD.
You say it as if you've been to other planets.
Well, we're not super drunk. I can go anywhere.
Like the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Iwan doesn't get depressed by buying a game
Yeah.
often.
Yeah.
There has been a few in the past, this being one of them.
Off down the
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't get. I like giving a game a fair chance, but this is just.
The worst around. They're not friendly. On our way.
Okay, so that was a piece of the game.
If you like that and you want us to like play it some more, we will do that.
Ivan will take the punishment.
I will take the punishment for you guys. For you guys. For you are fantastic.
So, Ivan, what is wrong with this game? Let's start with that. From a gamer's point of view.
Okay. What it is not enough gameplay is happening. It's just one big movie. It's like, yo, let's hide behind this rock and shoot you, and then you'll hide and I'll hide and try and shoot you. So it doesn't progress as it should, because you want to fight and be fluid and run around and exactly. Do you know what
I get what you're saying. Look, I don't play games myself, as we have reiterated over and over and over again. But I do love watching people play games. Watch Ivan play a game, I want to see him doing something, not just sitting there waiting for another 10-minute movie to pass.
Exactly. And we have just played the first part now, and I've heard allegations of actual gameplay going on there, but I haven't seen anything yet. I've played up until you get this tedious tasks of like finding out where there's a short circuit in the ship. Seriously, who wants to do that?
Yeah, now you see that's the main thing. The idea of the game, I love the idea of the game. I think they basically stole it from Passengers, the movie, or Passengers stole it from them.
Yes, exactly.
So it's a very similar concept to Passengers. They are traveling through time and space and whatever nonsense there is. They're asleep for like 600 years?
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, they're asleep for like 600 years, and then he wakes up because it's time to get to the golden world, where they're headed to be the second home of Earth. And they get there and trouble hits, as with any game, because otherwise there's no game. So from a story standpoint, it is quite good. Now, what you didn't see in this part of the gameplay now, you saw it a bit, but not really, is the facial features, the body movements are so unnatural.
And they all look like wax dolls, like dead faces.
Yeah, rest in bitch.
Yeah, and I think it was a fantastic team that actually worked on this. I mean, BioWare brought you 1, 2, and 3, and that was a fantastic games for me. But I just thought it was rushed. It was
rushed. I mean, when did the last Mass Effect come out?
2007, 8. It's maybe more around 2012 there.
Google is your friend.
Yes.
But anyway, while I'm googling this,
Yeah.
so if they worked another year or so on it, then it would have made a difference. Now they're trying to patch things to fix it, and it's not really fixing the problem.
Yes, I respect a game company who can tell us, alright, we're not gonna release this thing until it's perfect. Like Blizzard. Blizzard, we waited 10 years for Diablo 3. And I got what I wanted, other people didn't, but I got 90% of what I expected out of that game.
The first release of Mass Effect was in November 20th, 2007. So they took basically 10 years to create it. I mean, if you're going to take 10 years to create something, and you realize, look, this is not where we want to be.
Yes.
Take another 2. I mean, I'm not gonna shoot you for that. Take another 2 years to finish, to round it off.
So, so guys, what we are saying, if you want to buy this game, coming in as diehard fans, and or I am one at least, you're gonna be disappointed. But if you want to buy it, wait for it to go on sale. Please, guys, you're not gonna be angry if I tell you this out of my heart. I wanted this thing to be fantastic, and it just wasn't.
Okay, so that was Mass Effect. We will also be recording another video in the week for 8-Bit Broadband, which will be another movie review. We will be watching it at the cinema in 3D.
Oh yeah.
As Transformers The Last Night. I think it's the third last movie. I think they still have a good 3 movies in it.
Okay, but the last one was good, so
It was good. It was good. Michael Bay, you can do your explosions if you want to. We will watch it and we will review it.
And we will also be talking to random people who's gonna go and watch it with us.
Yes, so please be a lookout for that. We will be watching it at Victorian Cinemas in Newcastle, or as my newfound friends call it, New Newcastle. So yes, let's stop talking.
Let's stop talking. And dum-dum.
If you like fat people, subscribe.